Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today, I'm doing a love reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading is the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message, okay? Let's get started. I pre-shuffled the decks. And the bottom of this deck is gift, date, letting you know, surprise, and thinking of you. So someone may be gifting you something. It could be a surprise. All right, let's see what else we get. What else do we get for, whoa, Virgo? We have visit. So you got a gift coming. Somebody's going to bring you something. You got a visitor coming. Unexpected visit. Phone call, knock, or riding by the house. So someone may be showing up bringing you a gift. And then we've got call. Call is expressing, conversation, unblocking, and hearing your voice. So I'm starting to get that someone is thinking about you and probably wanting to hear your voice, wanting to talk to you. And there's the deadline. We had deadline in Taurus in the same spot. So you might be the counterpart to a Taurus. But there is a deadline on something. And then there's earth signs and clown. Appearances, feeling humiliated. All right. So let's see what this visit is about. Who's going to just show up? Or who's been riding by your house? Someone that's been there in their head about you, probably. And someone has been thinking about you. They've been wanting to talk to you, wanting to see you. Okay, that's a reverse. We have the Hermit. So they might have been thinking about this, and now they are coming out of, hermit mode. Coming in, maybe they have to give you an apology about something. But, this could be a small gift as well. We did see gift at the initial energy and the star. So I think there's some healing that's been going on with this person. And now they are coming out into the open. They're resurfacing. And they may show up at your house. Or show up at your job or someplace unexpected. You may run into this person. Planting seeds, making new investments, and there's the Emperor, somebody taking charge. So it feels like once you guys do run into each other, that person is going to try to plant some new seeds. They're going to, they've been healing, so they're coming to you in a different manner. They're coming to you wanting to invest and wanting to take charge. There's the Queen of Swords, so that means boundaries are up, or conversation needs to be had before any of this other stuff can be realized. There's the Seven of Swords, Judgment, and the Six of Cups. So I'm getting like, it's kind of hard for you to think about a second chance, because you can't get past whatever deception went on. I think this deception is what's kind of slowing you down a little bit. But you are nostalgic as well. You wouldn't mind a reunion either with this person. It's something you've got to work with. You've got to work with putting down those burdens, those memories. This is obviously something that happened in the past that you may be having a hard time letting go of. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you got to gain some clarity over that situation. Maybe time to move forward. So there's the Sun, King of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So this is this is somebody stable coming in. They've got love on the mind. This is a happy situation that they want to get involved in. Yeah, them coming out of Hermit, they dealt with a lot of mental anxiety, but I think they have gained their stability over that. They're manifesting something good for themselves. Now we have the Four of Cups, which is a missed opportunity. So something about this relationship they feel they missed out on. I don't see any third-party situation or anything like that. What happened that this person feels like they can't manifest, Virgo? Someone broke your heart. Ooh, with the Tower. So we've got the heartache, death, and the Tower. I think this thing needed to happen in an effort to be able to transform. Either you transform personally, they transform, or maybe the situation, the relationship transform. But Divine is bringing this down. It's a no-go as it stands, or as it stood. I'm going to get bottom of the deck because I'm out of room. And moving into smoother waters. There's some healing, some resting and healing going on, and a lot of thinking. So in the recent past, they may have tried this already, tried to get back into your good graces, and you might have just shut this down due to the heartache, because I said it's was hard for you to get past the thought of, you know, whatever it is that they did behind your back. You couldn't get past it. You know, when I asked the question, why is this person afraid that Virgo's not going to take them back? We get the heartache. You have transformed that energy, and between you and the Divine, that has been brought down, and you're sailing into smoother waters now. Yeah. Okay. So now this call. What is this call about? Someone wants to express something to you, have a conversation, wants you to unblock them, I'm sure. And they just basically want to hear your voice again. There's the heartache. So they're going through a bit of heartache as well. I think you have transformed your heartache. You are, you know, on the road to new things. I'm not saying you have a new love or anything like that, but you're working your way past this heartache. Okay, so let's look at this call. We have the Six of Wands, which is, I'm getting that someone wants you to take notice of them. They want you to know that they're there, that they are here, healed, healing. You've got the star twice here. And then there's that new offer, new grounded offer. So yeah, they want you to notice them. You got the Six of Wands. That is like people taking notice, being successful, you know, gaining accolades for whatever, you know, deed or whatever. They just want you to, this call thing has unblocking. They want you to unblock them. They want you to acknowledge them. They want the acknowledgement. I feel like they want to let you know or show you or whatever with a gift that things are different. There's balance. And we have this painful ending. They've gained balance since maybe this situation you guys are in ended. I'm getting that they are, I don't want to say terrified, but they are afraid that you are not going to acknowledge their effort, any effort that they put in towards this. They're afraid that you're going to slam the door shut again when they do call. Strength, left out in the cold, and the Lovers. I think they're going to shoot their shot anyway, because they're out in the cold as it is. What do they have to lose? So they're going to be strong about it. They're going to come up against your boundaries, though. With the 7, we've got these 6 wands. They're bringing the force. They know you got your boundaries up, but I don't think they care. I think they want in. Waiting for some kind of results, something to happen. Maybe waiting for you to unblock, waiting for you to pick up the phone, waiting for you to answer the door when they drive by. We've got visit, call. Somebody wants to be in touch with you. And they're waiting either for the right time or maybe for you to pick up the phone and return the call. There's the anxiety. I think you are. I think they know that you're going to choose your groundedness. 3 to the 4. Before you end up going back in your head again with, you know, the trickery. But I'm kind of getting that they're not into that anymore. King of Cups. King of Swords. It's head and heart. I think they may be trying to communicate to you that they are both now. They have mastered both. They're emotionally mature. And they're using their noggin. They're not wanting to let you go. They want you to see something about them that has changed. They regret this situation ever went this far. Boy, they're in a lot of regret. What is the regret? Give me a little bit more. Emperor. They regret that they didn't work on themselves sooner. That they didn't complete going into the hermit mode and getting the work done. Maybe, you know, they felt like they needed to do some more. Maybe they need to do some more work in that area. But they're feeling kind of down. Feeling very, very down. Okay. There's the 2 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Wanting to come in, smoother waters, make an apology, an offer. They're taking action. They're putting some burdens down because they want justice in this situation. They've done the healing. They're ready to walk off that cliff because they are into you. Ooh. Yeah, they want to love you. They love your nurturing energy. They want to offer you something more. They want to plant new seeds. And they feel like it's time to do this. They want to give equally. They are so much in their head and they want all of this to end. They want it to end. Let's see this deadline. Now in the Taurus reading, Taurus had a deadline. Let's find out who's got the deadline here. Is it you on some sort of deadline? Or is it them? Nurturing. Queen of Pentacles again. So let's find out what deadline is trying to let us know. Running out of time, on edge, intervention, can't wait no longer. What are they going to do? Knight of Wands is in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the upright is an inconsistent energy. It's an adventurous energy. It's like there's a deadline for them to maybe change these ways. Maybe they are going to meet that deadline, put the Knight of Wands energy, the wishy-washy, maybe in and out kind of thing, something, an energy you cannot rely on. Maybe they're putting that to rest and they know that time is running out for them. There's that message of love again and evolving. So I'm getting they're putting down their old ways. They want to come in and give you some sort of a gift. They want this situation to evolve, to move forward. Page of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. You are their spark. This is just also mushy for you. I mean, the energy towards you. They want a collaboration with you. They want things to happen. We've got the 9 of Swords, which is the anxiety, the Emperor, which is divine masculine, and we have the Ace of Swords. So this masculine, I feel like, is in their head. They are very anxious about this. They want some sort of a breakthrough to happen here. Something to finally click, you know, something like an aha moment kind of thing, you know. I think they're anxious because they don't know what else to do. Ace of Pentacles. They know they want to invest in this situation. Like this is their safe space with you. They don't want to let you go with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you feel the same way. But you're in your head. You're not telling them anything about your feelings. You feel like the same way they feel. As far as that is concerned, I feel like you're in alignment with that. But I think you're afraid, whatever. I don't know what happened. Magician. And, you know, when you come into alignment, that's when things get manifested. So you got the Star and the Magician here. Temperance. Things are healing. Things are restoring. And the Wheel of Fortune. That was the end of Taurus's reading too. Taurus had Wheel of Fortune here, here, and here. You could be dealing with a Taurus. But you're bringing this in. And Divine is like, it's okay. I haven't seen anything that they've done wrong. But something happened. Yeah, there's Four of Wands, balance, stability. More balance, Two of Pentacles. I have to know. Inquiring minds want to know. 8 of Swords, self-imposed prison. Spirit, please let me know. In a blanket statement, what happened here? What actually, WTF, actually happened here? Show me what I need to see, Spirit. These are the full pads. Most things are hidden, which is why I'm thinking that it didn't show up actually what they did. They started out coming out of Hermit, coming out of thinking about what to do. All right, let's see what we got here. What actually happened? This is all I got? I thought I got more. What actually happened, Spirit? The Wheel of Fortune. 5 of Pentacles left out. It was time, somebody, and the Star. 7 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. And Temperance. Wheel of Fortune is luck and fate. Change. 5 of Pentacles is feeling alone. And the Star is alignment. So I'm getting that you guys weren't like on the same page, maybe emotionally. And I think it caused confusion somehow. Someone could have been overindulging in, maybe some kind of substance because of it, because they were so confused. And Spirit's showing me that this has been healed, or is trying to heal. There's alignment with the star. Wheel of Fortune, it's fate, divine timing. So maybe you felt alone in this situation. Maybe you felt like your person was doing other things outside of the relationship. And that could have caused you to start doing other things that you normally don't do, that you had to stop and heal. Which makes sense as to why you would be in your head if you were to allow this person to come back in. But I'm getting that you as well can't get this person off your mind. You miss them too. But their energy came in here. They want to come to you and offer you something. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Same thing as Taurus. Check out Taurus's reading. You may be dealing with a Taurus. Interesting. So someone's in the right energy. First card out is it's time. Divine timing is at work. Divine timing, balance, structured home life, Queen of Swords, good boundaries, King of Pentacles, stability, transformation, taking your time, getting things right, money possibly. I think lessons have been learned here, and I think people are ready to move forward in this situation. Whereas in Taurus, there was a bit of manipulation going on. Here, I don't see where you're into that, or about that, but you are very afraid to deal with this person. I don't, like I said, I haven't seen anything except maybe, was Taurus having an affair? No, it's got the past card up here. Their passion is in dealing with you and being with you. That Queen of Swords. Yeah, I don't think that they were fooling around or anything. Okay, what time is it? Yada, yada. What do they want you to know? Let's see. What do they want you to know? Divine counterpart. Okay. So this is your divine counterpart. What do they want Virgo to know? Finances are a problem. So yeah, maybe they are trying to get themselves together as well. Anything else? Okay, I asked, didn't I? Anything else for Virgo? Finances are a problem. You are the first thing on my mind when I wake up in the morning. I run away to avoid facing my problems. That could have been how you ended up feeling alone. Because finances, maybe they had a financial problem. That's kind of sad. I'm ashamed of how I treated you. Sounds like a pretty good person. I can see myself with you in the future. They just weren't ready, and I'm going to blame, well, I'm not going to blame anything. But they just didn't feel worthy. I ran away because I felt I couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. That's what I'm thinking. Um, and it left you feeling alone when all they wanted to do was possibly more of this for you because of the way they feel about you. You know, they didn't feel like they had enough to give you. And bottom of the deck is, I am filled with regret. I wish I could give you more. And I love you. I'm going to end it there. I'm not even going to look. They want things to work out. Okay, I got to stop. It's going to make me cry. I was going to say something goofy. All right, let's see what needs to be surrendered. Why can't I find somebody like that? Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. I think that's what this person was on the verge of doing, holding on too tightly. But they want to come in. I think, in my personal opinion, we're going to get advice and guidance, but I think you should give this a shot. This is showing up. I'm just going to take it. Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. And the new bottom is surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. All will be well, I feel. I don't feel anything bad about this person. You got the Emperor twice out here. They are struck. Oh, shoot, you got him out here 3 times. He, masculine energy, wants to be that guy, that girl. They want to be that one. Okay, let's get a card of advice. Redefine. Clear the clutter from your heart and release those who no longer align with your life's path. Every choice you make shapes your future. Now is the time to reassess the relationships and goals that no longer serve you, making room for more joy and growth. Okay, let's see what else we get here. Advice, please, Spirit. One card for the advice for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Well, your card is Crossroad. The universe is calling you to make a pivotal choice at the crossroads of destiny. Quietly listen to your inner guidance. Dismiss external noise and feel which path leads you deeper into your soul. Now is the moment for action. All right, and the bottom is prejudices. You're being called to let go of all prejudices and preconceived notions. Complaints and criticisms only obscure your appreciation for life. Release the shackles within, and you will see the beauty around you with fresh eyes, embracing deeper connections. All right. So now we're going to wrap it up with a card of guidance from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. The bottom is Persephone with inexperience. One card of guidance for Virgo. Thank you. Forgiveness with Branwen. And humor with Yuzumi. Don't take life so seriously. It ain't real. No. Branwen, forgiveness, number 7. Beautiful colors. All right, that's forgiveness. Okay. Sometimes life invites us into conditions that challenge us to the core. As the Celtic goddess Branwen forgave those who caused her own death by a broken heart, she asks you to set yourself free from the seeds of resentment that will surely choke the life out of your dreams. We are wounded We are wounded by others and weave stories about our hurts and losses that live on in our hearts and minds. Let me get some distance on here. And some light. We come to distrust the potential of love and connection. No matter what your story or when it began, forgiveness is the key to freedom here. Forgiveness allows for mending and repair, opening the heart to give and receive. If you need to forgive yourself or others, now is the time to do it. Keep your heart open and you can begin again. Only beauty, freedom, and treasures are found in the spirit of forgiveness. The Goddess Brandwin is here to support you. Now, your alignment message is, sometimes we unintentionally cause hurt or pain to others. Sometimes our motive really is to hurt. Now is the time for self-inventory and making amends. Your alignment task is to be 100% accountable for your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, motives, and actions. You are not doing this, however, to experience forgiveness from someone else or even from yourself. It's to have strength and fortitude to be accountable and take responsibility for your actions. In this way, neither guilt nor shame can take root in your heart. You stand empowered and humble, with your head held high no matter the consequences. You will always be the beneficiary of such an act. The Goddess Bronwyn says deep healing comes from this kind of courage and respect. All right. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. But most of all, I hope it helps you in some way as the rain comes down. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. So until the next time, I'll see you then. Take care of yourself, okay? Bye-bye.